We now return to Let's Play Warhammer Armageddon. So we've got a scenario now where we need to capture the 4 victory hexes and then wait for some orders. Now these 4 victory hexes are right out here in the middle. Okay, we have to actually go up here. This might be a very defensible perimeter, it might also not. If we put things here and then block off the passages, it might be difficult for anyone to come in us. On the other hand, we've also got one already back here. Technically, I think we own that because that's got our little symbol on it. So, it looks like maybe I really only need to capture 3. These 2 would be the easiest to get together. This blocks off some line of sight. These have 20% blockage of line of sight. So, we start off very defensively. Oh, I see. We're just actually crawling up the map because this is that little section we had so much trouble getting into the last time. So now we're going this way towards the actual hive, circling back. Right. Well, let's take a look. I did lose a very valuable unit last time, and I now have access to another one. I think maybe this time I will get a gunship, just because the versatility, first of all, of las cannons and missiles would help out a lot in a situation like last time where we suddenly run into a bunch of entrenched armor and vehicles. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and then I'm just going to go and get myself a flamer infantry to replace the one that I lost. Definitely with the Gorgon. And I think perhaps we should upgrade these guys to Gorgons as well, since we've got the requisition and we can do so. It might behoove me to actually change these guys into Ogren instead. We'd lose out on the leadership ability, but we'd definitely gain more. What is this? Spotting. Okay, well, maybe not. Initiative would be so much lower, though. I mean, we have a lot of initiative here. Initiative allows us to attack first. I mean, our damage will go first. On the other hand, we see that we're gaining a huge amount of attack strength there. And more attacks. We would also gain more hit points. It would cost a lot less? No? What is it telling me here? Oh, I didn't actually click the upgrade because I had to switch the Gorgon. There, that's what we need. Okay. So I think we're good there. We'll have to start all over on the flamer guys. But this time we're going to put the armor in front. Oh, yes. Perhaps I should change the Conqueror to the Vanquisher. The Vanquisher actually seemed to help out a lot, although the las cannons on the Conqueror I think helped us out a little bit against some of those vehicles. Nah, I think it's probably better to change this, so let's go ahead and change that into a Vanquisher. I liked it anyway. It seemed to do okay with me. So we'll plunk one down there, we'll plunk one down here. And I mean, we have deployment zones way back here. I'm not really sure why. If that's indicating we're going to be running into some stuff from back here, maybe. Or, alternatively, it could be allowing us to come up the back way to attack that. That might also be a thing. I suppose I could put down the Vulture and put that in a place where we can use it as a scout to find out what's going on up there. Speaking of scouts, could have a sentinel. Probably have a sentinel there and a sentinel here. Put you in the forefront. I feel like we're going to want that to go against these guys. These are just wasteland blocks, I guess. I mean, they look like they've got stuff there, but it's really just a supply depot, it looks like. Supply drop. So, maybe put the command guys there and put the ogre in here, and all of these guys now have transport, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, we can use them to move forward. I think I want you... Probably should not move my infantry apart from each other like that. So let's put a mortar there, and I'll keep my infantry together, and we'll use the support on that. I'm not thinking we're going to find much armor up here, and with that in mind, actually, sending armor up there might not be a good idea either. Let's just go ahead and put this back down here. It's going to be hard to get him out of there, though. I actually don't like that. Let's take you, move you there. It'll make it easier for them to move, because they won't be on trenches, which will actually hurt their movement abilities. If I could move you somewhere... Well, maybe we should have these guys scout out up there. You can come over here. You can stay there, but you can come over here. And you can't actually move forward there. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're going to find, so let's just see. Ah. That's what we're going to find. Okay. There are actually many Gretchen up there. How do you do? I would be able to get pretty much everything from here. What about you guys? You'd have to go a little bit closer. Okay. Well, now I'm regretting this decision where I put them. But I'm definitely going to stay back as much as I can this time around. So I don't know if maybe I should move you forward a bit. You'd probably be better off if I moved you up. Getting them into range of... I don't even know what their range actually is. The Stormbolter's still out of range. Okay, you've had your say. You need to get forward just a little bit. I want you forward. Flamers could actually probably do the trick right here and just finish that off. Let's see if that's actually the case. We'd take a little bit of damage. And that might also be a good idea, because now that kind of puts them in vulnerability to that. So I think we might want to actually get up there. We're going to take a bit of damage there. Could I actually do... We'd still take a bit of damage. So what's your range there? 3? That's still within range of me as well. Okay, I would take less damage this way. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Well. We can at least get rid of that. Nope, we apparently cannot. Okay, shit. Well, getting these guys up there would have been a nice idea. Would that get rid of the tank, actually? Could also get rid of the Gretchen, possibly. Now that is actually blocking that in there, but this thing might also be able to come down here too, so... And then of course I've left these guys. Let's put them over here so we can possibly come up behind and or defend if this thing comes down here. I'm pretty sure it'll go for the weaker units. Do some damage there. Now, you guys probably need to be in a little bit better location. You can get a little bit closer. I should have actually swapped those. This will be more useful to me fighting what little infantry there is. And perhaps I'm getting myself bogged down by even fighting these guys in the first place. I just noticed that tank there. Oh, are we actually chasing them? I think we're chasing them. Yeah, these things are oriented this way. They haven't even... What the shit? They weren't even a threat to me immediately. I don't really want to get too much closer to those. I'd really like to find out... Blocks line of sight. That gives me a little bit better cover over on this side. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's bulky, so thankfully it can't attack me back. But any little damage we can do... Okay, this thing's got a range of 3, so I gotta stay out of range of that. Which I believe this would be within range. It was a pre-damaged Squiggoth, so that's okay with me. Can we actually get this up from that? Wow. Okay, they're firing into, so we're getting these guys from behind, which is nice. Makes me curious about what's out here, though. I really, 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 really don't want to come into something where we're going to accidentally trigger, you know, guys down here. I mean, the orcs control those locations. And remember, we still have to maintain the integrity of a lot of my... because we have got, according to the missions, we have new orders after that. So I don't need to go wasting everybody that I've got. This would get me in range. I really don't want to trigger these guys before I've killed them, because that... Unless I can... not really. I mean, man. And that would put me in danger of that. What about just putting me here? That really does not do me any good there. No, I would actually just be better off here. I'd be attacked by that, though. So maybe not at all. Oh, shit. I gotta get rid of that thing. Which means I need to get you out of the way. Can I actually go up here and just assault them? Well, shit. Of course, that still gets me in range of them, so maybe... Why? Why you gotta be like this? Okay, we got rid of them. Good. Perhaps put you up here. That Medusa siege gun will allow me to actually attack these from a range. Bring you here. Let's open up the vision on that side. Just in case we run into somebody there. That would put me into attack range. So we'll put you in a defensible position. This actually is also within the 3 hexes of that. I don't know, yeah, I really don't want to tackle those. We're gonna need the guys. What about over here? Go scout that area out. Get ourselves up there, get the command guys up there, get the support up there. Hope no one is coming from behind, because if they are, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt quite a bit. Ah, that tank. That tank, and it's now stuck in between the zap guns. Okay, we could do a little bit of sniping from here. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna have to get in here, like it or not, and get within range. If I can do a multiple strike... The thing is, I mean, there's 2 of them. That's the problem. If I was only facing the one, I'd just run in there. And then, of course, there's the tank. That really doesn't help. Okay, let's see if we can't knock that tank out. God, I really don't want to put them in range of those zap guns, though. Let's take out the zap guns and see if maybe I can't use my other guys to take out the tank. Focus down on that zap gun, maybe not that guy. He can't get any closer. Does that put him in range of anybody? No, it doesn't. He would have to be up here. slightly better against this one. Okay. You would have to get up in here. You couldn't be attacked back, though, so I may as well have you move even closer forward, right? This puts me in range of the rest of that, and actually move back? Even though I discovered this, I can move back, because I don't want to be in range of that, so I'd actually do better to be here. That's weird. Now, does this have a minimum range? I mean, what's the deal there? Can't be attacked back from here. Should I just bump his morale up first? Let's see if I can't do a little bit more damage with this. Get you in range there. This tank... Could this tank actually get up there to do anything meaningful? The answer is yes, and we just unlocked a lot of grots. Well, Gretchen. Should I... See, I don't want to be fighting... Reinforced, and we got a bit of a problem there. Okay, well, fine. Let's go in and see if we can't do a little bit of preemptive damage on these guys. I have no idea what's going to be in here. Now I do. Now I have a pretty good idea of what's in there. See, I need to be within 2 for my Storm Bolter. Okay, we're just unlocking more and more people that I don't really want to be unlocking. Let's just get in there. Get these guys down. Can we knock out anyone? Not really. This should be up there, so I should be moving him towards that end. So now you're worthless to me. You got a 1 to 2 and a 3. You got a big shooter. That's a big problem. Maybe I could get this guy in here. I shouldn't be sacrificing units like this, but if I get him in here, that might draw fire. What can I do damage-wise? I mean, nothing major. This doesn't really help. So let's not do that. See if I can't just take you... Yeah, Sentinels, I'm not thrilled about Sentinels. I'm gonna be honest. These guys are very disappointing. I guess I just don't know how to use them properly. That's a very, very small amount of the Gretchen damage that way, but maybe I can bring them to me, because that's the only effective way I'm going to be able to... Oh, we've got another squig off. That's the only effective way I'm going to be able to use my infantry. I mean, I could get these guys right up in there, but I don't think that's a small, all things considered. They can't do anything from that range. They'd have to get right in front of the armor, or alternatively get them down in there, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be useful. I should get you over here, bring you up. You're not going to be in range, and you, unfortunately, I could just get them into the mount and drive them off to fire as a mounted unit. Prevents us from going that way, but alternatively I can move my guys up here. Probably, seeing as how they're a very valuable unit, and the command unit, that would probably draw a lot of fire this way. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I guess we'll just wait. I hate to do that, because every turn kind of counts. But I really don't want to sacrifice anyone. I've already sent these guys to their doom. But then again, they are tanks against Gretchen, so I don't feel too bad about it. How are you against this? That's what I like to see. Okay. Now, can we do more? God, these things suck. Why am I using them? Well, let's try and take that zap gun down. At great damage to myself. Good. Okay, that one's done. Get you up in here for the next turn of assault. This. Boy, I think we're just gonna have to run in there and actually do it. I really don't want them facing off against this, though. Something tells me this is gonna stomp them, and I really, really, really think that's a bad idea. So maybe we should actually just have everyone moving backward. See if we can't get them going this way, and then maybe, I don't know, move him in here to attack something. Okay. Now, that leaves you guys, so you are not going to be very effective. This would wipe them out. Flamer. I'm afraid that as soon as I let go, now that I've started dragging things around, it's going to have him... Nope, okay, good. Good! I was afraid it was going to have him attack. That is not where I wanted him to attack. So you're kind of in the back. If I move you forward, you can get rid of the Gretchen. Opening you up to knock these guys out a little bit more. Let's kill off these if I can, which I can't, of course, because I wanted you to get closer so that you could actually assault and thereby negate their attack abilities. Let's see if I can't maybe use you to wipe them down just a little bit more. Now how's that look? Well, better. We lost a lot of guys still. More than I really wanted to. That's kind of the story of the game. Okay. Well, these guys seem content to just sit there, and they don't really seem to count. I don't know, I mean, we own this, but it says to capture 4. It says to capture 4, not you've got 4 on the map, so you only need to capture 3. It's very specific. Okay, well, shoot. That'll wipe these guys out, right? Okay, that did not. I hate wasting the Inferno on just that. Again, probably should have started off with the armor attacking. Okay, can we please get you out and then move in there and capture that? Good. So now what use is this to me? Probably should get this into a more defensible position, or maybe even block off the pass there. Get you into some defense and get you up here to block this off. Anticipating possibly being able to use it. That didn't even really seem to be doing any damage to anybody. It's just sitting here minding its own business. We can't, of course, get close enough to use these guys. Possibly could if I moved you back. If I move you forward, how does that go? Move you there, move you there, move you back, move you forward. And then we just have you. I should really probably have these guys circle around and just use their melee capability. I really want to knock that down before we go doing that, though. So I'll move you back around this way. And we'll just go another turn. So are you actually going to wipe this out, or what? Okay. Now, can you guys wipe this out from here? The answer is yes. Now, if I move in here, let's move them in here. Don't want them to attack just yet. Move you there. Okay. Can you not attack from up there? I guess maybe it counts as being... That'd be really stupid if this was being blocked. Oh, it already attacked, that's why. Because I'm dumb. That's why. Possibly getting him right in front of the Squiggoth is not a good idea. We'd probably be able to take that out, but... Good, we got rid of him. Okay. We've aggroed that. Let's see what doing this would do. We might actually want to form our own little defensible area up here, depending on what the next part of the mission is like. I think you're good there. We'll just have you move over there, capture that. The Ogren, I think we'd better do this. Orc forces on the ridgeline have been destroyed, but more enemies spotted. We are cut off from the Hive. Move at least 5 Steel Legion units to the far right of the map. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, okay. So, we've been cut off. Does that mean we're going to be fighting our way back? Something tells me that is possibly the case. On the other hand, we might be chased back, too. We have 1 Hive defense that is coming this way. I guess if we don't have to kill that, we really shouldn't, then. Yeah. So, once I move 5 back, is that going to trigger this, or what? I guess we'll find out. Oh. We got skullhammers. Thankfully, it appeared to be... Okay. That's what's going on. The orcs are moving. Fortunately, everybody's got their movement upgrades and attachments. What the fuck is going on, game? How many units are you moving? Oh. It was adding units. It was adding penal legions and mortar support guns and other things of that nature. Okay. Well, we are not, of course, retreating. We are making a... You know what? This is... You're making a sound tactical maneuver. Yes. Jesus, you are borked. Okay. Get you there. We'll send them up along the north. Okay. Time to get you moving along there. This is probably not going to look very good for my my commissar. He seems to be very sticky about this sort of thing. Moving away from a fight is not going to be looked favorably upon. Perhaps I should have you move back here, just in case we need some support. I don't know how fast these guys are going to get to me. Morale is very low on the Ogren squad. Thankfully, the Hive seems to be... Oh. Well, no longer. The Hive is no longer distracting that tank. Fortunately, the enemies are coming up and attacking the Hive and not me. We do apparently still have... There is someone here. I just noticed that looking at the map. Well, Crap. And I'm not really sure where all these guys are coming from out of the fog of war. Call shenanigans on this. I think they're probably just spawning. Okay. So this is going to be a bit of an issue, possibly. We don't have to exit there, though. I do have other exits all along this side of the map. Must we really watch all of this? Now they're coming after me. Okay. Well, would you be able to do anything about this? Why don't we just move you up here, actually? Just move you up and out of the... Oh. Of course, it could not just be easy. Of course. So now we gotta go open up. There's tanks and all sorts of shit on this side. Oh my god. So, those guys need to come back. I seem to have overextended them. Okay, I think we'll make our here to be up in the front lines. And let's hope that those troops actually can make a stand up there. The battle wagon continues to come after me. Or battle fortress, I suppose. Penal legions are not doing so well. Okay, now that we can't see it, can we just skip through it? I feel this is a flaw in the game design. I mean, I understand that the game has to actually process all this, but since there's really no reason to have a visual of what's going on in the fog of war, Def Dreads. Great. Okay, well, these actually are my flamers. I could get this guy into a cover. That would be a good start. Go ahead and take out what I can of that. This allows me to get closer. Could we actually wipe them out? Yes. So the northern pass is good to go. Have to get you guys up front there. We can actually attack from back here. I like that. Man, the Vanquishers were a good idea. I would like some more of them. Make sure I'm not leaving anyone else behind. Gotta get my support up here, though. My support is now woefully lacking. Okay. Now, how are you guys gonna be against that tank? Not a good idea there. Or there. Well, we could block off that. I don't know that infantry can cross this. River insane. Okay. Before I actually... How are you for range? Well, really my only option here then is just to keep sniping at these guys, or alternatively, move them here, so that we at least have 2 units now away. You, at some point, are going to have to get your morale figured out. I want to start attacking this, and preemptively doing it with a sentinel might not have been the best idea. Especially since there are more. Okay, I think we just need to ignore this part and move up to here. We've got this all to ourselves. Can I move there, though? That's the question, because we've got buildings. I mean, this is infantry, that's infantry. That can maybe make it there, and that can maybe make it there. What now, for crying out? So now because we can't see any of this, it's not moved my camera over there to look at it, but But it's still holding the game hostage for me. I don't like that. I mean, it... Okay. It said just get guys over there. That's what it said. I'd still like you to actually be able to do something, though. That's what's really bothering me. Can we... How are you on... just being here? Okay, I like that. Now, you, I think we're just going to boost up some morale and get the rest of these guys in here. You could probably attack from here. Flamers. Get you up here. Keep you... Oh, really? You can't... Really? Oh, that's so fucking stupid. The map actually cuts off right there. You can't go around. Special weapons. I think we should probably just keep moving units back. I hate wasting potential firepower, but we now have 3 units sitting within the zones that they need to be sitting within. I could also move you there. Not sure that's a good idea right now, though. Maybe raise the morale of him. Yeah. That way he's at least useful. Maybe raise your morale too, just because we get a bonus for doing that. And as long as that big old tank isn't coming along that side to come get me from behind, I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure if we actually have to wait until turn 14 then, or if we just get 5 guys in the end zone. Penal legions are still out here. Not anymore, of course. They were still out there. Which means they were pushing out from the Hive. I wonder if the Hive itself is actually getting reinforcements too. There we go. Okay. Getting a little tired of the game hostage. So we go, I guess we'll just move you in here. That's the best you can do for me right now. Guess you'll do fine. Raise your morale. We'll get you moved in here. It's really... Probably could have taken him out with this, actually. We didn't need to do what I just did there, but... Let's actually move you forward so we can get some units stuck in. If I get you up here, you'll probably be able to wipe these guys out. That might get you... Nope. I was hoping that'd get him a little bit closer. Oh, we can actually move you in there right now. Let's do that. And then move you here. Again, these guys are probably more used for assault on armor. Because clearly they're not doing much against infantry. There's a flamer. Let's bring the flamer in. Can I get the flamer from here? Oh, heavy bolter, right. Didn't think it had that big of a range, but okay. So we now have our guys here. Are they gonna do what we need? It's really a shame we can't cross that, but it's just too deep. Nope, looks like we actually need to sit and wait. I mean, was it just me? I'm pretty sure when that thing popped up it said get at least 5 guys in the zone, the end zone here. So, well, at least we know that that battle tank has got to come through here to get to me, if that's where it's in fact coming. And I can set up some of our units here. Can I have my... Oh, okay, fine. We still had to wait for the orcs, and they were coming. Good grief. Yep, there that was, and these guys were hot on my heels. But we were in a fairly defensible area, at least that bridge right there, and then this area probably would have been better to have everyone on this side, but it's done.
How is your battalion faring, Commander? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make contact sooner. It's been very hectic here since the loss of Vulcanus, and now Hive Tempestora has been ravaged too. High Command are in disarray. There's rumors of bribes, incompetence, even treason. Some battalions have been knowingly sacrificed in the withdrawal. This counter-offensive was ill-conceived. I just assumed others above in the chain of command knew that too. Please hold strong, Commander. Deathmire is the only hive left on Armageddon Prime, and even though you have successfully eliminated the mob massing for an attack, the rest of the Horde is on their way.
We seem to have abandoned Deathmire, I think.
Hive Deathmire is the only hive on Armageddon Prime that still stands. Guardsmen of the Steel Legion, I task you with defending it at all costs, even with your lives. Believe me,
Well, that would include
I
all costs.
feel your pain. It's not easy being back here on Secundus. I'd much rather be fighting shoulder to shoulder with you, but alas, I must coordinate our defense effort and cannot delegate this important task to any other. So I must ask you to sacrifice your lives, as it would not look good for my administration if we lose the entire continent to the Greenskins. I am a fervent man, so I know the Emperor would agree with my words. Bless all in the coming fight!
Where are the giant
Commander,
wall
I
cannons?
have important orders. Commissar Yarrick has been sending void ships from Hades with supplies and reinforcements. However, the orcs dominate the sky, and many ships have been lost to enemy fire. But one craft, while shot down, remains largely intact. We have received the call for help from its pilot. Take your force, find the crash site, and enact repairs.
I don't feel like, in the grand scheme of things, a single supply ship really has supplies that are going to turn the tide of this thing, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Control at least 2 crash site flags until the end of the mission. To determine if a location contains any survivors, move one of your units onto the victory hex markers. Not all locations will contain survivors and generate an ownership marker, so be prepared to inspect more than one location. Okay, so we're going to have to... This part's going to be annoying because we've got a river dividing this, which means that we are going to have to split forces. We start on this side, though, which is doubly annoying because everywhere we need to be is over here. So, I guess we'll be having 2 forces hopefully meeting up down south here. Now this one, with the flag on it, I wonder if that's giving it away that these are actually the ones... There are two of them with flags on them. I wonder if that's giving away the ones that we need to keep. I guess we'll find out next time.